Okay, well, yesterday I showed you some stuff about the floor. Here's the big piece right here. And then I had to cut a section that was 23 and 3/8 inches wide for the remainder of the floor. And then today what's on our agenda is a little bit different, and gives me some pause actually, because I'm not really sure that I want to do this, but it's the only way I think I can do it is to take that seat out. So I'm going to take the seat out. Next week we'll be getting an air compressor so that we can rivet the rivets back in. We're going to buy some more rivets on eBay, but these got to come out, and we're going to see how we do that. I'm going to use a drill, and hopefully that'll let me get them out. A drill and a hammer probably, but anyway, we'll see how it goes, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so as you can see, we drilled a hole in this, and now we're going to see if we can't get that out with a hammer, and hopefully that'll come right out. We'll see. Well, actually it didn't work with just a hammer. I mean, you can see it got a little bit looser, but we're going to have to drill it all the way out. That's okay. So, turns out that you just need a big enough drill bit and then they'll drill right out. I think these are actually just slightly than 1/4 of an inch, because this is a 1/4 inch drill bit right here, and it doesn't really go through here. So, I'm thinking that's 3/16. So when I order the new rivets, I probably ought to get 3/16. I was going to order 1/4 by 1/2, but now I'm thinking 3/16 are going to be much better. So, and they're basically just to plug up the holes that are going to be left in the boat. I'm not sure if the bench seat's going back or not, but got to get it out of the way so I can get the floor in. Okay, so we got all the rivets out on this side, and you can see that it moves right out of there like it's supposed to. So now all we got to do is go do that side, and then we'll be all set. Take the bench out. Okay, so as I showed you earlier, that side was free. Now this side is all rivetless. One of the things when you're doing this you want to make sure you do, unfortunately I didn't, was make sure you don't make the holes too dang big, because then they're going to be a pain in the ass to fill, like this one here, right here. This is way off center, and I'm going to have a problem with that. And that one too. See, 1/4 inch rivet's not going to work for that. So I'm going to need a 5/16 just for these 3 holes. So I'll have to buy a package of 5/16 inch rivets in diameter, just so I have them, so I can fill those. And then when we get those, we'll put those 3 specials in there. Kind of sucks, but it's just a few bucks. So anyway, you're going to be here for the unveiling of getting the seat out. We're just going to push this in here because we're going to vacuum that out anyway. And ta-da! There it goes. And it's pretty much out. Okay, there we go. I'm going to set that down. Ta-da! There you go. And now that seat's out, and we're going to vacuum that out and then lay down the styrofoam like we did there and there. And then we're going to kind of test fit the floor. And we'll make some marks on the floor everywhere. We got to do some cuts for the ribs so it can sit down in there. And there you go. I'll be back later. Well, I didn't get a chance to vacuum it yet, but that's okay. My wife is vacuuming out her van with the vacuum cleaner. But anyway, as you can see, the styrofoam cuts that we made yesterday fit perfect into the floor. So there you go. Okay, as you can see, we've got the first panel of the floor in. Looks great. It's got the little tabs here, which is actually going to help anchor the floor down. Over there, we're going to have to bend that a little more, but that's okay. Those are final things. That one, and then this one. And that's going to help. And then the other piece of the floor is 60 inches, and it's going to cover the rest of the boat. Tired. There's the front piece. Nice and very, very nice there. Not worried too much about this stuff in here. I don't know why. I should be, but I'm not right yet. So, 1, 2, here's the rear piece deck, and there's the tabs that'll help mount that in there. Will also help guide when we're putting in the mounts for the whatever we decide to use as fasteners to keep the floor down. But the floor will be removable. Everything in here will be removable. Nothing's going to be permanently attached, so that you can get it out if you need to do something to it. But if you look, this is looking pretty good back here. I wanted to leave a little bit of a gap so that the water can run out, but I don't really think I have to worry too much about that. So there it is. It's almost in. Now I've got to tab this side, and my thumb hurts. Okay, well, you saw that side before, and now it's laying down flat like it's supposed to. So the test is going to be, can we walk on it? I don't really want to do that till it's attached, but we might need to check it. Anyway, there it is. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm walking on it. Works great. It's a little soft, but that's okay. I don't really care about that. I'm just looking for something that I don't ever have to replace. If I wanted it to be really, really fantastic, I would have done 1/8, but that would have been really expensive. So I went with 1/16 for the floor with the styrofoam backing, and it works perfect. I weigh 200 pounds, so should work pretty good. There's my feet. I don't know what I'm going to do with that box yet, but we'll see.